We now continue with equation of a line chapter from standard 10th. In our previous video we had described, or we have just found out that there are three methods of finding the equation of a line. The first method was the slope intercept method, that is y is equals to mx plus c, which is the formula for that, where m is the slope and c is the y-intercept. The second one is point slope method, which is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. This is the method where I know the point through which the line is passing through, and I know the slope of the line. I can use this particular formula. And the third one, if it's a two-point method, that is y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is the formula for two-point method. Means when I am given 2 points of the line and I want to find out the equation of the line, then I am using this particular formula. So these are the three formulas. There is also one more, which is the normally we will not use it, because when I am given the x-intercept and y-intercept, I automatically get the 2 points on the value, so it's not required. But yeah, you can still note it down. It is x plus a upon y plus b is equals to 1. So that is the third formula which is there, x upon a plus y upon b is equals to 1. Okay, so this was the different formulas which are going to use in our exercise number 14C, that is from Concise Mathematics. So we'll start with the first sum. So we'll do the alternate sums as usual, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. So let's see the sum number 1. So we see sum number 1. Find the equation of a line whose y-intercept is 2 and slope is 3. So they are given that y-intercept. So I am writing the y-intercept first over here. This is c over here is equals to 2, and the slope, which is nothing but m, is equals to 3. So the equation will be in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. So y is equals to 3x plus 2. So that's the equation. You can maximize. What you can do is you can convert it into the form of 3x minus y plus 2 is equals to 0. So anyway, you can keep it this way. You can change this x over here and 2 over here. That is not an issue at all. Basically, these three should be of the same kind. It should be signs, everything should be correct. Otherwise, you can put it in any form. You can put this like this, or you can put a 3x minus y is equals to minus 2, or you can any of this. It doesn't matter at all. You can also write 3x is equals to y plus minus 2. It's all the same. So that is the equation for the first question. We now move on to sum number 3. So sum number 3 is find the equation of a line whose slope is minus 4 upon 3. So it's given that m is equals to minus 4 upon 3, and which passes through a point. So p is given to you as minus 3 comma 4. So you have a point and a slope. So we will use the point slope method, which is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. So we have over here, this is my m, this is my x1, this is y1. So accordingly we have y minus 4 is equals to minus 4 upon 3 into x minus of minus 3. So we need to just make this proper. So this is 3 into y minus 4 is equals to minus 4 into x plus 3. Accordingly it is 3y minus 12 is equals to minus 4x minus 12. So taking this side here and this over here, so it is 4x plus 3y is equals to minus 12 plus 12, that's 0. So 4x plus 3y is equals to 0 will be the required equation of the line which is passing through this and has got the slope as minus 4 upon 3. Right, so this was, we are just going through this question, yeah. So this is the sum number 3. Now we move on to sum number 5. We have sum number 5 now. Find the equation of a line passing through. We have got two questions. We'll do both the questions. First one is A is equals to 0, 1 and B is given as 1, 2. So it's a 2-point. So it's a 2-point method. So the value for this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So we have the equation y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x1. Putting the values, y minus y1 is 1 is equals to y2 is 2 minus 1 upon 1 minus 0 into x minus 0. So this gives me as y minus 1 is equals to 1 upon 1 is x minus 0. So y minus 1 is equals to x. So you can always put it as x minus y is equals to minus 1, or you can say x minus y plus 1 is equals to 0. So that's the answer for the fifth ka first sum. So that is fifth ka first is given by the equation x minus y. So it is, yeah, y is equals to x plus 1. Yeah, you can write it as y is equals to x plus 1 also. It's the same thing, right? We move next to fifth ka second. We are given the 2 points. So second part is we are given the 2 points as minus 1 minus 4. A is minus 1 minus 4 and B is 3, 0. So this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. So formula is y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x1. So y minus of minus 4 is equals to 0 minus of minus 4 upon 3 minus of minus 1 into x minus of minus 1. So y plus 4 is equals to 4 upon 4 x plus 1. So that's 1. So y plus 4 is equals to x plus 1. So y is equals to x plus 1 minus 4. Y is equals to x minus 3 is the required equation of the line which is given by question number 5-2. Okay, so that's question number 5-2 is y is equals to x minus 3. We now move on to sum number 7. Sum number 7. The coordinates of 2 points A and B are minus 3, 4 and 2, minus 1. So we got A is equals to minus 3, 4 and B as 2, minus 1. It's the coordinates. You need to find out the equation of AB and the coordinate of the point where the line AB intersects the y-axis. Okay, so that is what we are given as the y-intercept, the C. So we have over here, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x1. Y minus 4 is equals to minus 1 minus 4 upon 2 minus of minus 3 and then it is x minus of minus 3. That gives me y minus 4 is equals to minus 5 upon 5 x plus 3. So that cancels to minus 1. So y minus 4 is equals to minus x minus 3. So y is equals to minus x minus 3 plus 4. Y is equals to minus x plus 1. So that's the equation. And then they asked me that what is the point? They asked us the coordinates of the point where PQ intersects the x-axis. Okay, so intersecting with the x-axis is the, we want to find out, sorry, it's the y-axis. So the coordinate of the point where the line intersects the y-axis. So what we are going to do is that for at y-axis, in fact it's directly the y-intercept, the 1 itself, you can directly take a 1, but we will take it other method, so that if it is x-axis, then what you should do. So at y-axis, point A will be given, or we can take it as point P. See what will happen in the y-axis. On the y-axis, my x value is 0, so it will be 0 comma B, right? So if I place this value over here, what will happen? It will be y is equals to minus 0 plus 1, so y is equals to 1. Therefore, P is 0 comma 1. Understood? This is what we are going to get over here. Set B, or we can write over here y, so B is equals to 1, so P is equals to 0 comma 1, right? So at 0 comma 1, the line will be intersecting with the y-axis. That's question number 7, yeah, question number 7, x plus y is equals to 1, yeah, and the answer of that one 0 comma 1. Okay, we move on next to sum number 9. Okay, you can also see the sum number 8. It's quite easy. They are given you the angle, so by the angle you are able to find out the slope. So slope is already known to you and a point is known to you, so you can use the point slope method to find out the equations of A, B and C, D. This is just a hint I wanted to give you, because if you find it confusing. Yeah, we move on to question number 9. It's a triangle ABC. Find the equation of the median through A. So that's the triangle. So we have this particular triangle over here, which is triangle ABC, where A is given as 3, 5. We are given B as 7, 8, and the C is given as 1, minus 10. You need to find out the equation of the median through the line A. So you need to find out the equation of D AD. Okay, find equation of AD. Right, now it's a median, so automatically by the midpoint formula I can find out the median. Yeah, I can find out the coordinates of the medium D. So that is what we are going to do first. We have over here dx comma y, where x is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2, right? These are the x1, x2, x1, y1 and x2, y2. So that's going to be 7 plus 1 upon 2 is equals to 8 minus 10 upon 2. That's 8 upon 2 is equals to 4, and that's given to be minus 2 upon 2 is equals to minus 1. So you get D as 4, minus 1. And A is already known to you as 3, 5. So this is now my 2-point method. I'll be using the 2-point method to get the equation now. Okay. So that will be y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is y minus y1 is 5 is equals to minus 1 minus 5 upon 4 minus 3 into x minus 3. That will be y minus 5 is equals to minus 6 upon 1 x minus 3. So that is nothing but y minus 5 is equals to minus 6x plus 18. So that will give me the equation as 6x plus y is equals to, this goes here to be 23. That's the required equation, that 6x plus y is equals to 23. The 6x comes here, so it will be 6x plus y is equals to 23. That will be answer for sum number 9. Is it clear? So here we had to first find out the point D, which was the point of the median, and then you had 2-point method to find the equation of the line, which is the median AD. Got it? We move further to sum number 11. Sum number 11. Find the equation of a straight line passing through origin and the point of intersection of the line x plus 2y is equal to 7 and x minus y is equal to 4. Okay. So one point, A point is given as 0, 0 and B point is x, y. This x, y is the intersection of, that B point is the intersection of the equation x plus 2y is equal to 7 and the next one is x minus y is equal to 4. So you can consider it this way, that is this point over here, this is 0, 0, O, and there is this particular point over here which is B, and this point is a line, ऐसे lines है, दो lines, sorry, this is the point B. So this line is x plus 2y is equal to 7 and this is x minus y is equal to 4. These two lines intersect at point B. I need to find out the equation of AB. Okay, equation of AB is what is required. So first of all, I will require to find out the point B. Now point B is the intersection of this line and this line. Hence, I will solve these two equations simultaneously to get the value of x and y. Got it? So we'll do simultaneous equations to get the value of x and y over here. So it is x plus 2y is equals to 7, x minus y is equals to 4. That gives me over here minus plus minus cancels, 3y is equals to 3, y is equals to 1. Accordingly, x minus 1 is equals to 4, x is equals to 5. Therefore, B point is 5, 1. And of course, my A point is 0, 0. So we have this particular method of 2-point method. So we have over here y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x1. To make it easy, we'll make this 0 as x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So this becomes y minus 0 is equals to y2 is 1 minus 0 upon 5 minus 0 into x minus 0. So automatically it is y is equals to 1 upon 5 x. Right? Or we can say 5y is equals to x, or x minus 5y is equals to 0 as the required equation. Got it? So this was sum number 11, giving us x minus 5y is equal to 0. Is it clear? So whenever they are given you two equations of a line and they are asking you that the point of intersection is the point on the line, then remember that you need to solve the simultaneous equation between the two equations to get the point of intersection of that particular two lines. So that was sum number 11. We now move on to sum number 13. Sum number 13. A, B and C have coordinates 0, 3, 4, 4, 8, 0 respectively. So it is A is equals to given as 0, 3, B is 4, 4 and C is 8, 0. Got it? Find the equation of a line through A and perpendicular to BC. So that is this way, that this is your triangle. You have this B, you have this C, this is A, and you have a line which is perpendicular to BC. Okay, got it? So I need to know the equation of AD. Okay, so now think it over. By any means, can you find out? See, I want the equation of line AD. What I have got is this is 0, 3, this is 4, 4, and this is 8, 0. Fine. I have got these details. I want the equation of AD. I want equation of AD. Okay? For equation of AD, what do I need? I need 2 points A and D. Do I have it? I have got A but I don't have D. Can I find out D? Think it over. Can I find out D? No, you cannot find out D because you are not given that this is a median. Neither you know that what is the section or something like it is in the ratio 2:1 or 1:3. Nothing is given to you. So you cannot find out D. So 2-point method, not possible. What is the next method? Slope intercept theorem. Slope मालूम नहीं है, intercept मालूम नहीं है. Forget the first one. So second one is point slope method. I have the point. Do I know the slope of AD? For the slope I want y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. I don't have 2 points, so I don't know the slope. Do I know the angle with the x-axis? I don't know that also. So how can I find out the slope? I can find out the slope. I cannot directly find out the slope of AD, but I can find out the slope of BC. Yes, because I got the 2 points B and C. So with the point B and C, I can find out the slope BC. And because BC and AD are perpendicular, so by the formula of perpendicular lines, that is M1 into M2 is -1, I can find out the slope AD. Understood? So AD slope we are finding out by finding out BC and then taking the perpendicular to it. So it will be first slope BC is equals to y2 minus y1, so 0 minus 4 upon 8 minus 4 is equals to minus 4 upon 4, so is equals to -1. Therefore, slope AD is equals to, we are right over here, this is M1, so M1 into M2 is equals to -1, so -1 into M2 is equals to -1, so M2 is equals to 1. Now, equation line AD, it will be, we have got over here M2 is equals to 1 and A is 0, 3. Accordingly, we have y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. So y minus 3 is equals to 1x minus 0. So that gives me y minus 3 is equals to x, or we can write y is equals to x plus 3. That's the equation of the line AD. Understood? See, anyhow, we need to know either the 2 points of the line, or we need to know the slope and the intercept, y-intercept, or we need to know the slope and the one of the point. So somehow, if we are able to get any of these two things, we can find out the equation of the line. Okay, so that is how we are doing these sums. So this was sum number 13. So sum number 13 was y is equals to x plus 3. We move on to sum number 15. Sum number 15. Find the equation of the line whose, okay, they are given you some intercepts. So let us do all the 3 sums. So 15 sum, we have got the first one as x-intercept is equals to 5, y-intercept is equals to 3. So we'll do this in first one in one method and the second one in the second method, so that you know both the methods equally. Now, So this A is equals to 5 and B is equals to 3. Accordingly, in the equation, x upon A plus y upon B is equals to 1. So we get x upon 5 is equals to y upon 3, plus y is equals to 1. Cross multiply, 3x plus 5y upon 15 is equals to 1. So the equation is 3x plus 5y is equals to 15. That's the equation of the first sum. So that is 15 ka first, it is 3x plus 5y is equals to 15. Yeah, easy method because you know the x-intercept and y-intercept directly. We will see the next method also, which will be the normal method, that is 2-point method. So I will take the 2-point method. So let's see the second sum. Now the second sum is x-intercept is equals to minus 4 and y-intercept is equals to 6. Yeah. So it tells me that the value of point A is minus 4 comma 0 and B is equals to 0 comma 6. Why is it so? I'll show you. Suppose you have got these lines. So this is minus 4, y-intercept being, x-intercept being minus 4 means at minus 4 is the x-intercept. So this point is nothing but minus 4 comma 0 and this line is touching like this. So it is cutting over here such that this distance is 6. So therefore this point over here will be nothing but 0 comma 6. Got it? Because this is the origin. So accordingly we can say that the x-intercept gives me the point as minus 4 0 and y-intercept gives me a point as 0 comma 6. Okay. This we are using in the 2-point method. So it is y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, x minus x1, y minus, we'll take this one as x1 y1, so it's 0 is equals to y2 is 6 minus 0 upon x2 is 0 minus of minus 4, x minus of minus 4. So y is equals to 6 upon 4 bracket x plus 4, right? Can cancel this, 3, 2. So this 2 goes here. So 2y is equals to 3x plus 12. So we can write it as 3x minus 2y plus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, that's the equation for sum number 15 ka second. So 2y is equals to 3x plus 12, or he can write it this way also, doesn't matter. So you saw that this is one method, this is another method. Of course, when such a thing is given, this is more easier, right? But in case you forget this formula, or because most of this very less amount of sums will be of this kind, so your practice may not be complete till the end, and that's why you may lose this particular method. So in that case, you can always do it by this method, which is exactly the same thing. So the next one is the third sum, where we have got the x-intercept and y-intercept given to us. So in sum number 3, it is x-intercept as minus 8 and the y-intercept as minus 4. So we see the same thing again. We'll see the old method, plus y upon b is equals to 1. So x upon minus 8 plus y upon minus 4 is equals to 1. LCM being 8 itself, so it is x plus 2y upon, okay, we will take it, minus 8 is equals to 1. So x plus 2y is equals to minus 8. So that's the formula for, that's the equation for the 15th ka third sum. So 15th third is x plus 2y plus 8 is equal to 0, or x plus 2y plus 8 is equal to 0. That's one and the same thing. Okay, so that was sum number 15. We will continue from sum number 17 in the next video.